What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, I'm back. I did a video the other day, talking about I'm back and just doing some weird stuff and doing it on the computer. Now I'm on the phone. I would do it on my computer, but I talk about this all the time, but I won't talk about it. It's school related. Getting that done. But other than that, I just want to talk about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Now, I'm gonna do that video playing the game. I just don't know what I'm gonna do because I want to play the game, but it's just like, oh man, everybody else done it, so it's like, what do I do it afterwards or do it? Okay, do I do it while it's like hot or people loving it right now? So I'm probably gonna just do it and don't care and see what happens. I'm not gonna do it like a part series. What I'm probably gonna do, what I did with try to do with Bloodborne, which I have not picked up on my other channel. I haven't been on for a while, but I'm going to do it in like segments where I'll have, let's just say, episode 1 and 2 and 3. I'm going against Raditz and all that, and then I'll skip cut to the Saiyan Saga going against Vegeta and them. I'll do that. I'll see if it varies depending on how long it takes. Then I'll just skip cut all the way to the freeze and all that, because excuse me, sorry. But for like that kind of stuff, I don't want to like bore you, because there's reason like, oh yeah, I should do this and do this. I'm probably gonna have it where it's like all the major fights. There's a lot of major fights with Vegeta down there with Zarbon, Dodoria, Kui, but Kui was a really fast fight. But just trying to do like major fights. I'll do the Cell fight. Of course, Majin Buu fight all the way. Like, I have to. Majin Buu Saga is gonna be really like a long like series for me, because Majin Buu, you have to go all the iterations. They fight Buu for like a long time. It consists of mostly Buu. Like the Android / Cell Saga, it's the androids, but then it's Cell. But then in Majin Buu, it's Majin Buu and that's it. Like the other sagas had like multiple enemies, but in like the Frieza Saga, yes, Frieza was the main enemy, but there was like minions and all that. But the minion was kind of strong. They were strong leading up to Frieza. But in Majin Buu Saga, it's like, oh yeah, you see these other guys? They're weak. We can beat them. But then we go against this guy, and he's literally smacking everybody up. He's really cool. But other than that, just quit from my rambling. Talking about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, it's a great game, to be perfectly honest. I knew this was about to be a great game. And also the picture, I just put a random Gogeta picture. But I knew this game was about to be good when they said we're just gonna do the series. People were like hating not hating, but they're like complaining, oh man, we're going through the same series, we already know this, and this is the same kind of thing. I get it, but it's like, you understand every like Dragon Ball Z game is the same when they go to the story, except for Dragon Ball Fighters, but people didn't like that, so they they complain about original series, but then they don't like it. But then we go back to original like the original like Dragon Ball series, except for like the original series they made, we still don't like it. It's just kind of like I guess. But then people come out, when they come with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, they're like, man, this is great. This game is great. This game is awesome. Like, cause it's doing it in a way where most story games haven't done, where they take elements of an RPG and it's a story game, but it's so much better than a story game, because story game is linear, very linear. I have not seen the story game not very linear, because story games most of the times are like, you go to this place, you go to this place, you go to this place. You can go off and do something else, but it's just, you're just turning that. But literally in Kakarot, there's like, oh, you can go over here, you can talk to this person that you haven't seen the original series. You can talk to Launch, who hasn't been in the series for many of years. And then you can talk to these other people who are throughout even Dragon Ball too. So it's adding on little bits and pieces. And then there's like places where you can see like old like flashbacks to the old Dragon Ball series. Then, you know, other stuff like that. And just a lot of iterations. And it's just not Goku's story when they said Kakarot. It's a story of, like, you know, Goku and his friends. So it's not just like a, you know, story mode. Oh yeah, it's just Goku. You get to play with all your heroes and all that. It's pretty cool. I haven't finished it, but I'm not gonna I don't need to finish it. I know I'm gonna like the game. Other than that, like, if I were to give it something, a problem with the game, I have noticed it may be just based on making an original game like this, because the Storm series, I did notice like some, you know, problems. But in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I have noticed motion, of course, is kind of weird, but also just based on not glitches, but, you know, graphical, like, excuse me, I don't know what's wrong with me, graphical errors and all that, but because if you see like the first starting off when you carry Gohan, like, that's the Gohan, literally Goku's not even holding Gohan. It's not that big of a deal. I know why they did that, because it's really hard to like have like the motion of you carrying somebody like that. But that was kind of weird. It's kind of jittery and a little weird, but I didn't pay no mind. But as I went, it's just like some weird things, but it's not taken away. Like, if I would have gave it a rating, it's like from the 10 scale, because I would say 4 out, like a 5 stars. No, I say out of 10, I would give it like a 8.5. It's really good, but actually I give it an 8, because there are some points that it, like, 1 star is because of that errors, and then the fact of the matter is, it's like, it's weird now. But I think if they were to make something like this again, Dragon Ball related, because I know the people who made Storm, and I'm not gonna, like, the first Storm game was real good, but it still had some problems. But Storm 2, they were like, oh, we're getting better, and then they started mixing up with where the story was so linear. But I love how they took Kakarot. Kakarot does not feel like a linear story mode. It feels like you can actually do it 100% and not be bored. It's not grindish at all. It's just like, you go here, you meet these people. Oh, that's pretty cool. A new event? Oh, that's what's up. Oh, I can get new moves over here? That's pretty cool. Yeah, like, Kakarot is a really good game. And I love when people are like, oh, it's not gonna be a good game, when the game drops. Oh my gosh, this game is the best game ever. Like, it's not like their best game, but it's a pretty, they're like, this game is great. But then this is right after people were like, oh, it's not gonna probably be a good game, it's probably gonna be very boring. And people are just eating this game up because the game made it so, oh yeah, it's a Dragon Ball story, but hyped up. Like, that's why they showed like so many fights before the game actually came out, because they're like, oh yeah, you can see all these fights, but that makes up like 5% of what's gonna happen in the game when it comes out. And I'm like, dang. And definitely with the Majin Buu saga, like, they had a lot of stuff, because Majin Buu saga, if you didn't know, was probably, I think, the longest, it's the longest part of the series. Like, Frieza saga is pretty long, Saiyan saga is like, okay, like, ish, but I'm telling you, the Majin Buu saga, it's like so much filler, because I don't know why it's so much filler in that one. But other than that, with enough of my rambling, I think Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's a great game. I just Wish we could have got not like, you know, I don't know what to say this. Some like not no, okay. Well, I know what I'm about to say. I think Kakarot is a real good game because it is so basic. Not like saying it's a bad game. It's so basic in the like the vine that it is there and it's there where it's just a story of Dragon Ball, but it's not. It's like taking Dragon Ball story and amplifying it into a game, a RPG. Like it's people say that it's like a legacy of Goku, which it is, but it takes legacy of Goku, then like the 3D animations of all like the universe, Raging Blast, and all that takes that too, and then Dragon Ball Fighters, the fighting mechanics, not like with like fighting mechanics like Dragon Ball Fighters, but you know with fighting and all that. It's kind of like Xenoverse, if I'm being perfectly honest, but Xenoverse like is not beating it because Xenoverse feels so like it feels like it's that type of game that you're not there for the story, you're there for the PvP. And that's been most of the games that came out for like Dragon Ball. It's been mostly PvP based, but it's pretty cool now that we have a game that we can be like, oh yeah, the story in this is really good. So I hope we can have a equilibrium where we can have a great story and then have a great PvP game. Where Xenoverse could have had that. The story in there is kind of old time travel and all that. We've seen that before. Xenoverse 1 was pretty good when it came up, but then Xenoverse 2 was like, we've already seen this, so we're fine with that. But other than that, that was it for me. What I'm talking about, I've been rambling a lot, but to be perfectly honest, I think Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, just finishing up, is a good game. I just think this is a good breath of fresh air for people. Also, I'm thinking of doing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Just thinking of what time, probably tomorrow. I'm going to do it, but we'll see because I'm doing a lot of, as I said, work for school. But other than that, and also, there is something I have to say. Now, I don't know how to say this. For as right now, I do not have Dokkan Battle. I did something stupid and I deleted the wrong account. Where you're asking which account did I delete it? It's like a account I made a while back. No, I just wanted to use that. It had like a bunch of LRs, and I was like, I don't need it anymore. Like, I got like LR Baby, LR Goku, and all those characters, and I was like, I don't really need this. And I must have deleted the one because I have like multiple phones, and I deleted it off my phone. Now you may be saying, oh, it's linked up to your Facebook. Down the line, I have messed up most of the time and forgot that my code, it was last time I had to use my code because my Facebook didn't work at the time, and I don't know why. So now I can link it, so I try with the code, but I can remember it because I deleted it. So essentially, I don't know how to get it. I have like sent like a thing to Inquiry, I think it's called Inquiry, to the people of Dokkan Battle, but probably not getting my account back. But to be perfectly honest, I thought about it and I'm like, you know when you work so hard for like something and it either goes up in flame or it just does not work out. I just was like, I could be sad because I was like, wasn't sad, but then I was like, I felt like something was gone. I was like, I think it was just a matter of like, I lost like 4 years, like 4 to 3. I think I was on Dokkan Battle for 4 to 3 years, and I'm like, man, I lost that, and it was just baffling to me. It was when I was like, man, I can't believe it. I was like, man, I just feel like I lost something. But then I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'll just maybe make a new account. Like I have one of my accounts now linked up. The name is Froze. You know the name they always give you when you first start off. I linked up on my Facebook, so even if I could have got it from my Facebook, that's gone now because I messed up and linked it to my Facebook. But other than that, yeah, Dokkan Battle you probably won't see that much. If you want to, I'll probably, get Trident and do, videos. I'll probably like stay up real late and do those videos showing off the unit just to show y'all, because I don't have I'm probably not gonna play Dokkan Battle that much. Probably like get some stones off my other account, but I'm probably not gonna do too much with Dokkan Battle, because I lost my account. If I do get it back, I will do more videos, but probably as of now, I have lost my account. But I'm not gonna be too sad. But I am thinking about doing some other series. I wanted to do Black Clover, but didn't work out. I don't know why. But because my device is not, high, it's not updated enough to have it. I don't know why. So I don't know what's up with that. I hate when like every game comes out. It's like, oh yeah, you can't use this, and it's like, well, you look just like the same game I use, and you're supposed to be better. I don't know. You literally Legends. I play Legends, but the new Black Clover game is like, oh, you can't use this for your phone. What? Legends is like a 3D animated game. You're like 2D, maybe a little bit 3D, but you're like a 2D game. Like, what is going on? But other than that was much of the video. The end of my point. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is a great game. And I will see y'all guys later.